Hey everyone, and welcome to Lazy Lion. In this video, we'll be talking about all the reasons why you shouldn't turn your nose up at the Vision of Escaflowne. Ah, the nostalgia. This may be an older anime, but Escaflowne is a great anime series if you're a fan of fantasy, mechas, isekai, romance, and pointy long noses. Wait, had that last one sneak in there. Probably got on the list by the tip of its nose. You should be prepared. There will probably be a lot more of those. So let's start with the plot. The story starts on Earth, where we're introduced to our protagonist, Hitomi Kanzaki. Hitomi's a regular high school student who likes doing tarot card readings for her friends, and who has a big crush on a boy named Amano from her track team. Just when things seem to be going well for her, her love life takes a serious nosedive when she finds out that Amano may be moving abroad. Mustering up the courage, she decides that if she can beat her best sprint time, she'll tell him how she feels. So there she is, running full speed ahead, when wham! A boy wearing strange clothing just magically appears before her. Before she even has a chance to figure out where he came from, a giant dragon also appears. Now a different kind of race is taking place, one for her life. The boy somehow fights off the dragon, and then a huge pillar of light shines down from the sky, surrounding both Hitomi and the boy. The next thing she knows, she's getting beamed up, only to be transported to some foreign planet called Gaia that looks similar to Earth, but it has 2 moons instead of 1. And get this, one of them is Earth, or what they call the Mystic Moon. What's going on here? Confused? Well, so is Hitomi. Not only that, but for some reason, her abilities to predict the future have gotten a major power boost. Soon, she finds herself in the middle of a political war, surrounded by people who seek to use her powers for their own gain. Can she prevent herself from being used as a tool? And will she ever find a way back home? You'll just have to watch the show to find out. All we can tell you is that if you like The Wizard of Oz, there's a good chance you'll also like this series. Just throw in some mechas, knights, dragons, floating fortresses, and cat people. Oh wait, I guess they sort of also have that one. There's also romance. Lots of romance.
Am I really that fickle?
Yes, Hitomi. Yes, you are. But that's okay. You're a 16-year-old girl who's clearly going through some stuff. So what's the story behind the story? After traveling to Nepal and looking out upon the misty mountains of the Himalayas, Soji Kawamori had an idea for a story about a hidden world just beyond the mist that combined robot mechas and divine powers. Soon after pitching his idea to Bandai Visuals and Sunrise Studio and getting it approved, the production hit a bit of a snag when the then director attached to the project, Yasuhiro Imagawa, left the project to work instead on the anime Mobile Fighter G Gundam. This put the project on hold for 2 years, until Sunrise decided to give Kazuki Akane, who was still fairly green, a shot at being the director for the project. And boy, are we glad they did, because it was thanks to Akane that the Vision of Escaflowne we know and love today is the way it is. In the hopes of being able to appeal to both male and female audiences, he decided to make Escaflowne a show that combined robot action mechas with shoujo romance. It's also thanks to him that Hitomi is a strong and athletic female protagonist who has the power to make a difference, instead of just being some 2-dimensional curvy airhead. The only bone we have to pick with Akane is that he let Nobutero Yuki, the character designer for the project, convince him that those noses were a good idea. Seriously, why the long pointy Pinocchio noses? We're not gonna lie, the noses were really hard for us to get over at first. And we know we're not the only ones. But don't let that aesthetic choice turn you off. The epic battle sequences and the beautifully drawn world are worth checking out. And so is the soundtrack. Oh my, the soundtrack. That Gregorian chant and Dance of Curse has to be one of the best anime tracks ever created. And knowing that Yoko Kanno worked on the soundtrack with Hajime Mizoguchi makes this an easy sell for us. The range of emotions they were able to convey with the music is amazing. Just do yourself a favor and go listen to the soundtrack. Seriously, if you're unsure about the show, the tracks will, without a shadow of doubt, change your mind. You see what we did there? No? Go listen to the soundtrack. But before that, let's talk about the themes found in the Vision of Escaflowne. If all the predicting the future stuff hadn't tipped you off, the themes are fate and the power of one's wishes. Have you ever heard of the saying that if you wish for something hard enough, the universe will conspire to bring it into being? It's based on the law of attraction. The more you focus or think about something and believe in it, the more likely it is to happen. We see this constantly throughout the show whenever Hitomi does a reading or gets a vision. Her emotions and beliefs have a direct impact on the outcome. If that's so, then is there really such a thing as destiny? If we've seen that Hitomi can change the outcome, then fate isn't set in stone. Or is she merely shown what she needs to see when she needs to see it in order for her to make decisions that will lead her to her destiny? Fate is a tricky subject we may never know the answer to. But maybe if you've watched this video, it's your destiny to watch the Vision of Escaflowne. So why try to fight it when you know that fate will just win in the end? No, but really, this show is jam-packed with adventure, mystery, and wonder, and we definitely recommend giving the Vision of Escaflowne a shot. That being said, we hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to click that like button to let us know. And you can also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Stay obsessed.